The most expensive cars in the world, the top 10 list of 2013-2014. If you can afford it, you would probably invest a small fraction of that on a bevy of supercars for your garage. Here are the 10 most expensive street-legal production cars on the market. Lamborghini Veneno, which costs $3,900,000. The Veneno gets you from 0 to 60 mph in a swift of 2.8 seconds, allowing you to hit a top speed of 221 mph. Only 3 cars are being made available every year. If you want to own this hyper supercar, you will have to be placed on a waiting list along with the other aficionados. Bugatti Veyron Super Sports, which costs $2,400,000. This is by far the most expensive street-legal production car available on the market today. Capable of reaching 0 to 60 mph in 2.5 seconds. The Veyron is the fastest street-legal car when tested again on July 10, 2010 Super Sport version, reaching a top speed of 267 mph or equivalent to 430 km/h. Aston Martin 177, which costs $1,850,000. The name 177 say it all. Beauty and power in one, limited to 77 units only. With 700 horsepower, it is able to go from 0 to 60 mph in 3.4 seconds with a maximum speed of 220 mph or equivalent to 354 km/h. Aston Martin 177 tie with Pagani Zonda Zing Roadster, which cost $1,850,000. One of the most exotic cars out there is also one of the most expensive. It can go from 0 to 60 mph in 3.4 seconds with a top speed of 217 mph or 349 km/h. Lamborghini Reventon, which costs $1,600,000, the most powerful and the most expensive Lamborghini ever built, takes third place on the list. It reaches 60 mph or 3.3 seconds from 0 to go with a top speed of 211 mph or equivalent to 339 km/h. It is rare and limited to 20 units only, and sleek design are reasons why is it expensive and costly to own. Another tie with Lamborghini Reventon is Koenigsegg Agera R, which also costs $1,600,000. The Agera R goes from 0 to 60 mph or 2.8 seconds, reaching a maximum speed of 260 mph or equivalent to 418 km/h. It is capable of reaching 270 mph, is electronically limited to 235 mph or equivalent to 378 km/h. In purchasing this car, you will need to sign a waiver. Only then does the company unlock the speed limiter. Maybach Landaulet, which costs $1,380,000. The Landaulet is the most expensive sedan on the market, and it can go from 0 to 60 mph in 5.2 seconds. It is one of the most luxurious car ever made. This comes with a convertible roof that fully opens at the rear. This Maybach is made especially for CEOs and executives who have their own personal driver. Zenvo ST1, which costs $1,225,000. It is able to reach 60 mph or equivalent 2.9 seconds and a top speed of 233 mph or equivalent to 375 km/h. The Zenvo ST1 is from a new Danish supercar company that will compete to be the best in speed and style. The ST1 is limited to 15 units, and the company even promised flying doctors to keep your car running. Hennessey Venom GT Spider, which costs $1,100,000. What makes the 2013 Hennessey Venom GT Spider is its price tag, a compelling $1.1 million. There is no other convertible in the world today that can match up with this car. It goes from 0 to 60 mph in 2.5 seconds. Hennessey Venom GT Spider tie with McLaren F1, which cost $970,000. In 1994, the McLaren F1 was the fastest and most expensive car. Even though it was built more than 15 years ago, it is still unbelievable top speed of 240 meter per hour or equivalent to 386 kilometer per hour and reaching 60 meter per hour in 3.2 seconds. Even today, the McLaren F1 is still top on the list and outperforms other supercars. Ferrari Enzo, which costs $670,000, the most popular supercar ever built. The Enzo has a top speed of 217 meter per hour or equivalent to 349 km per hour and able to go from 0 to 60 meter per hour in 3.4 seconds. Only 400 were produced and it is currently being sold for over $1 million at auctions. Pagani Zonda C12F, which cost $667,321, produced by a small independent company in Italy. The Pagani Zonda C12F is the 8th most expensive car in the world. It promises to deliver a top speed of 215 meter per hour or equivalent to 346 km per hour and go from 0 to 60 meter per hour in 3.5 seconds.